Had an opportunity to go up there for a week and play against Japan, and we got a taste of the atmosphere and also, how to operate there. This year we're going up for 2 weeks because we've got the week before we go to Europe as well. So we'll be in camp with at the place where we'll be first going into for the World Cup, and the chance to play New Zealand in that stadium where the final will be played. It'll be a great opportunity for us to get a feeling of, that intensity again. Whenever you've been there and lived it a little bit, it'll always help you when that opportunity comes up again. So we just got to make sure, the time's getting thin now. There's not that many training sessions left till before it starts. So when you think about it, because you've got a whole Super Rugby season to play in the middle, so we've got to make sure we want to make all the opportunities we have here to count, especially the 1-1 game day when we get up there in Japan. Yeah, so Samu, obviously, he's an important player. We see him as an important player inside of the squad for a few different reasons. Now, would have been handy for him to have another game or two under his belt. We're thinking about maybe letting him have a run. There's the Sevens tournament up in Byron Bay on Saturday, so we might even let him have a run there so he can get a feel for making some tackles again and just get a bit of confidence, and then send him up the next day. I think playing some footy would be ideal before he has to go into any type of test match, as opposed to just training, just being out there and having to get that self-confidence. So we'll see if we get him a run in something like that before we go up. Yeah, look, I think he's had a good year this year. Like I've coached him obviously before, and I feel like he's taken a step forward in the way he approaches some of the areas around the contact. He's a good, powerful athlete. He's a good ball carrier. He's very dynamic, good line-out work. So he's got all the skill sets, and I think I want to show him what the next level looks like, see if he can go up there. Yeah, I think it was just a chance for Caleb to go away and get himself right now and have a bit of a break. He's had a big year. He's not used to a lot of the things that Super Rugby and International Rugby bring around travel and all of those demands. So maybe give him a chance to. I felt like he was getting a bit run down on all that. So just give him a chance to get back, ground himself a little bit, do some work and on himself, and then come back and have a crack at it next year. For mine, every game we're going there to win. So I measure myself based on my own desire to make that happen. So everyone will give you a different answer on that stuff. But the work we've been doing, some of the pain we've gone through, and some of the good things we've done as well, because it hasn't all been. I know everyone likes to think it's all been disastrous, but it actually hasn't been. There's plenty of good bits in there as well. We need to harness and use all of those and bring them forward into the tour, build on them so that we can get more consistent results. Prepare well and understand what we did well, because in those games, both first halves we were very competitive, right? And understand that we need to do those things that we were doing in that game for longer. We have made a few changes as well to the way we do things based from those two games. So around the defensive picture, so we'll see how they go against the same opposition, see if they've done the trick.